Hello, I'm Tina Amir and welcome to my channel. For today, we're gonna learn very basic lesson, but it's gonna be very useful one, especially if you're gonna go to the supermarket to buy groceries. So here's the vegetables lesson. In Malay, we call vegetable as sayur. Actually, the real pronunciation would be sayur, but when you speak, you say sayur. If it's many vegetables, varieties of vegetables, then we call it as sayur-sayuran to indicate it's a plural. When we speak, we don't say sayur-sayuran. If you want to say to people like you're gonna buy lots of vegetables, then you just say, this is formal pronunciation for speaking, saya nak beli banyak sayur. Informal pronunciation for speaking, saya nak beli banyak sayur. Some people also say, saya nak beli sayur banyak. For speaking, we don't have strict rule for that. You can just say anything that suits you. They're gonna be 33 vegetables I'm gonna introduce to you, but these vegetables is commonly we use here. So the content will be more like cultural content. Let's start. Number one is brinjal. Brinjal in Malay we call terung. Terung. Number two, mushroom. Mushroom is cendawan. Of course, there are many types of mushrooms consumed in the country, but this is like the most common one, which is oyster mushroom. Oyster in Malay is tiram. So we call this plant cendawan tiram. Number three would be sweet potato. Sweet potato is ubi keledek. Instead of we eating them like the real vegetables in our meal, normally we make cake or kuih. Number four is tomato. In English, it would be tomato. In Malay, tomato. You really pronounce as it is. Number five is ubi kentang. Ubi kentang in Malay, in English would be potato. Number six is pumpkin. I know there are many types of pumpkins. I think this one that we consume, this one we not only make something sweet from it, but it's also served as our side dish when we eating rice. We consume labu kuning, or in English, yellow pumpkin. Kuning or kuning, actually the real pronunciation is like kuning, but when you speak, then you say kuning. So labu kuning. Kuning is refer to the yellow pumpkin. Number seven, sometimes we call it bawang besar. Sometimes some people say bawang kuning. Some people call it bawang Holland, and it's a yellow or brown onion. We move on to number eight. Number eight is bawang merah. Bawang merah in English is red onion. Red is merah. And then we have number nine, which is garlic. Garlic in Malay is bawang putih. Bawang merah and bawang putih. We have one folklore here about bawang merah and bawang putih. It's a very nice story. Maybe one day I will tell you. But bawang merah is the good character. Bawang putih is the bad one. It's very interesting story. Maybe I can tell you next time. Okay, we move on to number 10, which is kubis. Kubis in English is cabbage. And then number 11, another kubis, but kubis bunga. This is formal pronunciation. In English is cauliflower. So informal pronunciation for Malay, kubis bunga. Bunga or bunga actually means flower. Number 12, lobak merah. Lobak merah, which is carrot. Merah red, but I really don't know why it's lobak merah. But somehow, because lobak merah is too long, most of Malays tend to say carrot, not lobak merah when we speak. Even lobak merah is a proper usage of Malay word, but we tend to say carrot because it's simple and easy to say. Number 13 would be cucumber. Cucumber in Malay is timun, and you can find this in our national cuisine, very popular one, nasi lemak. If you haven't tried, please try it. This is the vegetable that they put, raw cucumber. Number 14 would be spring onion. So spring onion is daun bawang. Daun actually means leaf. We also use a lot daun bawang in our meal. We cut them into smaller pieces and sprinkle them into our soup. Some people sprinkle that on the noodles and also nasi goreng, fried rice. Number 15 would be turmeric. Turmeric is kunyit. There's two forms of kunyit here. One is powder and another is in tuber form. Some people use that when they cook. Not everybody prefer to use the powder one. So if that tuber one, we normally call kunyit hidup. So hidup in Malay is life. You just say kunyit, it's understandable. In case some recipe like need that tuber form, then you say kunyit hidup. Number 16 would be ginger. Ginger in Malay is halia. This is formal pronunciation, and informal pronunciation would be halia. I forgot to mention, if I don't say anything about formal and informal pronunciation, means they have the same pronunciation. But if I mention, then they have different one, like this. Halia for formal pronunciation, halia would be informal pronunciation. Number 17 would be lemongrass. Lemongrass is serai, and serai is like miracles in our food. It really gives a strong taste and very nice and tasty. Maybe one day I can really share our recipe here using the serai. Okay, number 18 would be green chili. When we say green chili, it would be hijau. Chili would be chili. But some people here say like if it's chili, it's more. If it's lada, this is formal pronunciation. Informal pronunciation would be lada. So if it's a big size, then it's lada. Green chili is lada hijau. Because our widely usage of chili here, our pepper here is from the cayenne type. So this is the one that we mostly consume. So we have lada hijau or lada hijau, but we normally say lada hijau. And then we have also lada merah or lada merah. This lada merah, if you translate to English, it will be red chili. And then we have another, our preferred chili here, which we also call chili because it's a smaller size. But about lada and chili, about bigger size and then smaller size, I cannot confirm the information to you like lada is really bigger species, chili is really small species. But that's what something I know from people around me. So for confirmation, I really cannot confirm. But that's how we normally identify them. This is our chili, very spicy, small but very spicy. This type we have chili burung, chili padi and chili api. Chili api, sometimes people refer to the both chili burung and chili padi, but sometimes not. In English, I don't know what chili padi called, but chili burung, burung is bird, so or maybe all of them just call the same thing, which is bird's eye chili. This is really a spicy chili. So if you want to try our cuisine, masak lemak, cook with this coconut milk, normally they put chili padi and it's so spicy. They put turmeric, so the kuah, the gravy sauce or the sauce we call kuah, looks yellow, but actually it's super spicy because they put the bird eye chili. If you are not into spicy food, don't take this food. But maybe you can ask the seller first, is it spicy or not? Because many times like you think, okay, maybe this one not spicy, but then it's spicy like crazy and you couldn't even stand it. Okay, we move on to number 21, which is bean sprout. Bean sprout in Malay is tauge. Tauge. Number 22 would be kangkung. Kangkung, which is in English water spinach. Kangkung is also widely used here, not only for our nasi goreng kampung. If you translate to English, it would be village fried rice. But it's also served as a side dish when we eating with rice. You may try it. It has a special texture a bit. Okay, number 23 would be bamboo shoot. Bamboo means bulu. Actually, the real pronunciation would be bulu. But when we speak, we say bulu. Shoot is, if you pronounce properly, it will be pucuk. But when we speak, we say pucuk. So bamboo shoot is pucuk bulu, but we don't say pucuk bulu, we say rebung. Or if you pronounce properly, it will be rebung. But when we speak, we say rebung. So this rebung, you can find the market, but not everybody knows how to prepare it properly. Some people don't prepare it properly, so it's emitting like very not nice smell. But if people knows how to prepare it, then you can eat. It's nice. It's really nice without a smell, of course. So we move on to number 24. Number 24 is sawi. Sawi, we have many types of sawi. And in English, I really don't know. Is it called green mustard or Chinese mustard? But this sawi, we use a lot for our dishes. Number 25 would be long beans. Long means panjang. Beans mean kacang. So long beans is kacang panjang. Number 26 would be green beans. Green is hijau actually. Beans is kacang. But when you refer this in Malay, it would be kacang buncis. Actually kacang buncis. But when you speak, you say kacang buncis. And then number 27 would be white radish. White radish is lobak putih. So white is putih. Actually the real pronunciation will be putih. But when we speak, we say putih. Lobak putih is white radish. And then we have yam. In Malay, it would be keladi. And there are many types of keladi. Some are not edible. Some are edible. Like edible one, setawi, lambuk, and also pinang. You cannot just, without any knowledge, you go to our forest, our bushes, and then just pick up the yam. No, there are some edible and some are not edible. For example, this setawi one, only the tuber can be eaten. And then the lambuk one, stem and tuber can be eaten, but normally people don't eat the tuber one because it's small. But the pinang one, you can eat both, either the stem or the tuber. So it depends. But some people allergic to it. If you first time try this, make sure you just take a little, because I know somebody who has severe allergic reaction to this plant. We move on to number 29 would be bayam merah. Spinach is bayam. This one is bayam merah. Merah actually means red. So in English, if you translate, it would be red spinach. But the real color of it is purple. I really don't know why they call it bayam merah, because it's really purple. We make this as our side dish. Number 30 would be cassava leaf. Cassava leaf is actually, we call pucuk ubi, and it's from the ubi kayu. Ubi kayu is cassava. Pucuk actually means shoots. So this pucuk ubi kayu, we call cassava leaf. We make very nice meal from it, and if you are somebody who are into the leaf, cook in the coconut milk, this is something you should try. It's super nice. And then number 31 would be peria. Peria is a formal pronunciation. Informal pronunciation would be peria. In English, it's known as a bitter gourd or bitter melon, and it's super bitter. If you don't know how to prepare it properly, it's super bitter. But normally, to reduce the bitterness, people soak them in the salt water for half an hour. But depends also on the people. Some people soak it for 1 hour. So it all depends. And then we go on to the number 32, which is banana. I think it's called banana blossom or banana flower. But in Malay, we call it as jantung pisang. Not all jantung pisang from the banana tree can be eaten. Some are not nice. But if you found it in the market, you can give yourself a try. This is something I also like. Now we move on to number 33. Last one, which is kacang botol. Kacang actually means bean. Botol actually means bottle. But in English, I really don't know what it is. But if I know, then I will write somewhere here. As you can see, when we prepare our vegetables for side dishes, we really cook them very well. You know, like they just left with fiber without any nutrition, because we really cook them too much. But maybe from your country, you have salad, raw vegetables, and you mix together with some seasonings. We also have our own traditional way how we eat them as ulam. And this ulam, actually sometimes we eat raw, sometimes we celur them first. Celur is actually, we immerse them just for a while in a hot water and take it out. We eat them with our sambal belacan together with rice. Here's the picture. Some people find it very appetizing. Some people believe keep them looking younger. But it's something nice. Maybe you should give yourself a try. Just don't take too much of sambal belacan because it's normally very spicy. And then another one we normally prepare. This is also like our salad. This is we call kerabu. Not nasi kerabu. Nasi kerabu is different meal. But kerabu basically like our salad. Sometimes we put fruit. Sometimes we put vegetables. Or sometimes we also put some meat. You know, like dry shrimp. You know, some small meat. And then we mix them with herbs and other spices prices. It's also nice. Some of the kerabu you may check out, like kerabu mangga, and then kerabu kacang botol, kerabu Maggi, Thai, kerabu apple. There are many types of kerabu, just to name you a few. I like it very much. Maybe you really should give yourself a try too. But don't judge the taste of the food too early. Don't come into conclusion too early, because the sad thing is, if you go to the tourist area, some restaurants, some are really not nice. They really take advantage because they know it's a tourist spot, so they just cook like whatever. It's really not nice taste at all, and they charge it with higher price because they know people keep on coming back, and this is really not nice. So if you want to go to any restaurant here, make sure you have recommendations from the locals, and then from there you can judge you like it or not. If you just go and then it turns out that place is not good because of the owner is not good and the worker not good because of their attitude, not cooked properly and charge high prices, then you tend to not like that dish forever. But if you try it somewhere else, people who cook it better, then you really like it. Maybe it will become one of your favorite. Well, I hope I made myself clear for this video, and I hope it's very beneficial for you. And if it's something exotic for you, something you never tried in your life before, give it a chance, give it a try when you go to the supermarket and try to find recipe if you want to cook at home. Thank you very much for watching me, and see you again for the next lesson. Bye.